Hi, I am Andrew. I am here to discuss interracial relationships and marriages because I support them. I think they're wonderful because it shows that we will not always find love amongst our own kind, and we should never be forced to stick to that, especially if that person makes us happy, because I too am in an interracial relationship. My girlfriend is black, and we have a daughter who's almost a year old, and we have been together for over 2 years. We'll be going on 3 years in February of 2015. Anyway, people seem to think that we should stick to our own kind when really that's just an ignorant thought. But who we find love with is basically our right, ever since Loving versus Virginia said that the freedom to marry a person or to not marry a person of another race resides within that individual and cannot be infringed by the state, because like the saying went on the movie with Sanaa Lathan and Simon Baker called Something New, when in the movie Kenya's father said that love is a decision. Love is an adventure. It's not a decision that you make for others. It's a decision that you make from your own heart, which is one of the best quotes I follow, because if that person makes you happy, nothing else should ever matter, especially when they are going strong and they feel very happy together. Love is because no one should ever have to control who you should and should not love, because it is wrong, it is ignorant, and it is racist, especially if someone was to tell you, oh, you should only love someone who's the same skin color as you. It's wrong. It's never right. There are also people who use the Bible saying that God is against interracial relationships and marriages, when that is completely preposterous, because Moses, who led the Israelites out of Egypt, his wife Zipporah was Ethiopian, and she was black, and Moses was a Hebrew, and if God had been against it, he would have voiced it when he spoke to Moses by the burning bush, but he never said for Moses to break up with her. People who just do that, they are misconstruing the entire meaning, because what God will not endorse is racism, because we are all one race, and that is the human race. Because racism is what you define as a form of hatred, and hatred is what makes us a murderer by God's standards. People who remember, when you're in interracial relationships, yes, you will face obstacles, but when you love that person and you are devoted to them, it overcomes all of those obstacles, whatever you face, because love conquers all. And you should never let anything control who you should and should not love, because their skin does not match yours. It is never right. We don't always find love amongst our own kind. Not everybody will. Sometimes we find love amongst a different kind, especially if the skin color is different from ours. Especially if we have children, because it shouldn't have to be a problem. My daughter is almost a year old and she's biracial, and I am glad that my girlfriend, who I love so much, she has given me such a wonderful daughter. It's made me happy, because she has made me feel like a wonderful person. My girlfriend even loves how I have made her feel like a person and have made her feel loved. Anyway, if you want to voice your opinion in support of interracial marriages or relationships, I am open to listening to it, but what I am not open to listening to are racist internet trolls who are here to spread their hate, their racism, or any misconstruement. If you try that, I will delete your comment. Your comment will not be approved, and you will be blocked. So if you have a problem with me being in a relationship with a black woman, stay off my channel. Go find something better else to do with your own time rather than just spreading your hate and ignorance, because I will not listen to it. I don't care about your opinion, your racist opinion, so get lost, because I will not listen to it. Anyway, for those who are in interracial marriage or relationship, I am all ears and open to what you have to say. Hope to hear from you. Bye.